integration? Or the integrand?
I don't know the difference.
So -2 and 2 are our limits of integration. What goes inside the integral? Brianna.
Can we pick another popsicle stick?
You can do it. What's the only function in this problem?
The 4 minus x squared.
See, look at that. Just stick it in there. You got it.
Okay.
So we're just integrating that value because when we take the integral, it's only going to go to the x-axis. Okay. So we have this. Now we've got to actually integrate it. Okay. So Taylor, when we integrate 4, what do we get?
0.
It's the integral of the constant 4.
Oh, 1? Would it be 1?
No.
Or 0?
No. Opposite direction. That's the derivative.
Oh, my bad. I don't know.
Yes, you do. It's going to have a 4 in it, and then we need to add a degree because we're doing polynomials.
Oh, so 4x.
Yeah, just 4x. Very good. And then go ahead and do this one for me. I need to add a degree to this x, right?
Yeah.
So what should my new power be?
X cubed.
Yeah, but I got to do something with the coefficient. What's the coefficient going to be? So imagine we have to take this, and we would have to take the derivative of it to get here. What times 3 gives me -1?
Oh, -1/3.
Yeah, 1/3.
Yeah, 1/3. Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to be evaluating this from -2 to 2. All right, I'm going to pick on someone else. Miriam. Which of the limits of integration do I sub in first?
I think the -2.
Nope.
The 2 then?
Yes. So we're going to have 4 times 2 minus 1/3 times 2 cubed. And then do we add or subtract the bottom limit subbed in?
Subtract.
Very good. So then we're going to subtract 4 times -2 minus 1/3 times -2 cubed. Okay, so now we got to solve this. My dog is trying to jump onto the guest bed, and there's my binders all over it. So 4 times 2 is 8. 2 cubed is, oh my, she fell. Then 2 cubed is 8 times 1/3 is -8/3. And then we're subtracting off. Let's see, this is going to be -8. And then this is going to be -8 as well. So it's going to be plus 8/3. So if I write it out this way, I can see that I'm just going to combine the 8s because these two negatives make a plus. So I should get 16. And then I can also combine my -8/3. So if I multiply this guy by 2, I should get -16/3. What questions do you have so far?
Do we have to simplify?
Yeah, we're not done. But what other questions do y'all have? Anything else, or are y'all up to speed? Okay, so I want to get a common denominator here so that it's nice. 16, if I multiply that by 3/3, I should get 48/3 minus 16/3. And what's 48 minus 16? Isabel, Izzy.
32.
Yeah, so 32 over 3 should be our final answer. And it's going to be units squared because it's an area. All right, how'd you guys feel about that?
Great.
I think I remember how to do this again.
Yeah, we will do review, don't worry. Okay, what questions do you have before we move on? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on because we kind of have a lot to do today. So the next thing on our thing to do is these measures of central tendency notes. You will see. You will do this, and then there are practice problems that look like this that you will do for classwork today. And then you also have homework. You also have a quiz over linear regression next or on Thursday. I believe that I made this is like IB style practice. I believe that I made it due on Friday to give you extra time. I'll double check that before our meeting's over. But it is a set of 12 problems. It shouldn't be too difficult. And I would like you to do it on response paper. It's linked in our class resources page, but I also went ahead and linked it on the actual activity. And yes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start measures of central tendency today. And I guess so here we go. So first we're going to go through a bit of vocabulary. So a mean is the average, right? And we calculate the average by adding all values and then dividing by the number of values. Okay, any questions on that? Okay, the median we find by ordering all of the data from least to greatest. And then choosing the middle number. Oops. Okay, so the median is just the middle number. Can you guys see this or do I need to zoom in? I'm going to assume that it's fine then. The mode is the most frequent data point.
Well, Miss Roberts,
Yes.
wouldn't the mean essentially be the average?
Yes, it's the same thing, but mean is the official mathematical term. I said that. That was like my first sentence. Okay. Then bimodal is having at least 2 modes. Oh, I guess specifically 2 modes because it's bimodal.
Is it just me or is the paper a bit pixelated for anyone else?
Miss Roberts,
And that's about all I can do. Yes, Layla.
can you zoom in a little bit?
I
Thank you.
just did.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh, no, that's a little big. Can you zoom out? I can't see it too well.
Oh my gosh, Wade. You can zoom out of your own screen. All right, multimodal is having what? Having 3 or more modes. Okay. You guys need a minute to breathe and write that down, or are you good?
Yeah, I think I need more time to write.
Okay.
Miss Roberts,
Yes, ma'am.
what does it say when in the definition of the bimodals? What does it say after the modes?
It says 2 most frequent values.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So for this next part, I'm going to show you how to, so instead of looking at this data and figuring out all of these values, I'm going to show you how to stick it in your calculator. Oh, rats, this is going to happen. Okay, so can you see my calculator screen at all? Oh, now you can. Okay, so for some reason my list 1 and list 2 aren't coming up, but we'll use list 3 and it'll be fine. So all you do is you type all those numbers in. Instead of typing every single one of those numbers in, let's just do like the second column, like 6, 7, 9, 13, 10. So we just type all those things in. Do all of you guys have a calculator? Flash, did all of you guys get your books?
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, if you did not,
Yeah.
I need to know. My juniors are struggling. They're not, I don't know how they're missing information, but they're not getting their stuff. Okay, so I typed in all the values in the second row. I guess if you want to do it for the whole thing, you can, but I don't really want to. So I typed that into one of my lists. To find the mode and to sort your data, you're gonna do, let's see, that, and then,
Can you make me a little bit brighter?
oh my, no, I honestly can't. You can brighten your screen and maybe that'll help. So you go to, I'm gonna start over, stat, and you go to edit to edit your list. To actually sort it, you go down to 2 where it says sort A, and then you want to type in the correct list. Yours might be L1. My L1 was busy doing something. So I'm going to stick in my L3. Does everybody know how to type in their L's, their list values?
No.
Okay, so to type in your list value, if you look at all the yellow values above your numbers, L1, L2, L3, 4, 5, 6 are all there. You just click second, the yellow button, and it'll give you the yellow value that is associated with that button. So you type that in, and then it says done. So let's see. Then I think, hold on, let me go to stat edit and see if it sorted it. Yeah, so it goes ahead and it sorts it for you. So that's how you can get your data sorted right off the bat. And that will help you figure out the mode. For the mean and the median, what you can do is you can do stat, go to calc, one variable stats, and I'm not sure. You may need to type in the specific list. This is saying that my mean is 13.75. And